My name is Brittany Salem.
Hi, Brittany. How are you
Hi.
today?
Good. How about you?
Good, thank you. I just have a few questions for you in regards to your experience here at Samaroo Law for your case.
Okay.
Awesome. How did you feel after your accident, both physically and emotionally?
I was pretty shocked. I didn't know where to begin. Honestly, I was with someone else in the car, and I just wasn't really thinking. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's just leave." And they're like, "No, we should definitely try to, find a lawyer and get everything figured out." But luckily, they were there because I wasn't thinking at all. I think I was on my way to work at the time, so I didn't even think about.
Just came by surprise.
Yeah, it just came by surprise. Yeah.
Makes sense. What were some of the biggest problems and challenges you faced caused by the accident?
Um, Definitely with back pain and shoulder pain. I think I had some shoulder pain from like the front and back from the impact and from the seatbelt. And actually, I remember drinking something at the time. So like with the impact, I remember the cup kind of like hit my
Hit your
face.
face.
Yeah. So
Man, that's the
there's
worst.
a couple of things like that.
Did Avita, Samaroo, and the team help with any of these problems?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And even I think I had some type of like shoulder pain. And once we went to the chiropractor, it definitely helped. Like I haven't felt the pain in a while.
That's awesome to hear. How was the communication between the team? They were able to answer all of your calls and questions?
Yeah, the communication was really good, which I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I kind of am because I think I've had a slip and fall before where I went to an attorney and they were very
Quiet.
yeah, like I felt like they were dropping the ball in certain situations, and it was like times where I was just waiting and waiting. But I will say that Samaroo Law was very thorough, and the communication. Anytime I called, someone called me back. Like I never had really any doubts, or I never felt suspicious at all, or wondering. I don't know. I felt like I didn't have to worry. Really, I felt like I didn't have to worry.
That's great to hear. You felt like you understood everything about your case from start to finish?
Yeah, absolutely. And I felt like it was very personable too. Like it wasn't about the money at all. Well, for me, it's for me to have the most out of my case, yes, but as far as the law firm you all getting your cut, if that makes sense.
Really
Yeah, I never felt that at all. So I appreciate that.
We're always here to help. You know, our first thing we want to do is make sure you get better before anything else.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say. I think every time before I stopped doing the therapy, everyone kept saying, "Well, we want to make sure you feel better." So I don't know. I wasn't expecting any of that.
It's always the most important thing. Your health goes above anything else. Was Attorney Avita personally available for you when you needed her?
Yes, what I did. For the most part, I think I spoke with Kim a lot. And it was another, I feel like it was another, I can't recall her name right now.
Just Senor Sarah.
Yeah, every time I get a text message, it says Jacinia.
Yeah, that's just Senor. She's right.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it was times where if I did need Avita, I could get her, but honestly, they took care of everything. Like I don't know if I didn't really need her, if that makes sense. They were able to take care.
And just made the process easy enough for you to not have any questions.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. Did we meet or exceed your expectations?
Definitely exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting this much of my settlement, so I'm extremely grateful. I remember when someone called me, they said one number, and I heard it incorrectly. It was actually higher than what I thought it would be. So
Gotcha.
I'm definitely extremely satisfied. I wasn't, honestly, I just wasn't, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I kind of had low expectations in a way, just not to, what am I trying to say? To avoid disappointment, I kind of had like low expectations, if that makes sense. But no, I definitely exceeded my expectations, definitely.
Awesome. Well, that's what we're here for. That's our main goal. It's exceeding expectations. Last few questions. Would you recommend our firm to your friends and family if they were ever in need of an attorney?
Absolutely. Absolutely would.
And then lastly, is there anything you would personally like to say to attorney Avita Samaroo and the team that helped you on your case?
Just thank you very much. Thank you for always keeping in touch and making it so that I didn't have to question anything, and just holding our hands every part of the way in a sense, and just being very professional and friendly. Like, I really appreciate it. Again, it definitely exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting much, really. So I definitely appreciate it, and thank you for taking on our case.
Awesome.